Chapter 1 Season 1 is coming to an end, and I don't think it was too bad of a season, apart from the lack of shield, and I guess you could say the amount of bots. But in all seriousness, apart from that, I don't think it was too bad of a season. Season 2 is approaching, and honestly, I think it could be absolutely perfect. The Season 1 map did not have as many POIs as Season 2. As you can see, on the Season 1 map, the whole left side is actually quite bare. We had so many new POIs introduced in Season 2, including Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, Snobby Shores, Tilted Towers, Shifty Shafts, Lonely Lodge, and even smaller POIs got updated. This map change was huge, therefore Season 2 is mostly remembered for having such a good, unique map. Now, I'm sure I don't really need to state the obvious, but this map obviously means it will be so much more enjoyable to play Season 2 on release day, because with such a bigger and better map, of course, most of us probably remember this map more. I mean, me personally, I played a few games of Season 1, but I don't remember the map too much. I started playing properly in Season 2, therefore I remember more of the map with all of the other POIs that came in the huge update. Before we get into more of it, make sure to subscribe if you guys are new, as well as make sure if you want to support me, head on over to the Fortnite item shop, guys, and use code LOGIC. I do appreciate everybody that uses my code, but guys, let's get straight back into it. Season 2 was the first season in Fortnite's history where we actually had a battle pass. I did make a video yesterday, if you want to check it out, about if the Black Knight and the entire battle pass could make a return, so make sure to go check that out because I won't really be speaking about that too much, but the battle pass was brand new in Season 2. Going from Season 1 to Season 2 means there were quite a few changes in the loot pool. Some of them included just balance changes to like the assault rifles and the pump shotguns, but when the season first started, the grenade launcher was actually vaulted. Within the first update, we had probably one of the biggest updates at the time, because bear in mind, this was before the map update. We had the small shield potion. Now, as we call them now, mini potions basically, I think this will be perfect for Season 2. Because like I said at the start of the video, in Season 1 OG, it was very difficult to find shield, and we just want to play the game and enjoy. I don't think every single feature should be OG like it was back in the day. A prime example of this is we still can sprint and slide. Of course, that wasn't in OG, so I do believe some things should just remain in the game, and the mini potions coming to Season 2 will be huge, because of course, like I said, it was very hard to get shield in Season 1, so now it will just be that little bit easier. We also had changes like the ceiling zapper, the damage trap, and the directional jump pad with the wall dynamo. They were all vaulted. Of course, the damage trap will stay because it was also re-added as an uncommon variant, but in OG Season 1 we already had it green, not blue, so I'm sure that will stay. We also had the brand new Boogie Bomb come into the game. Obviously, I don't see why that wouldn't come back into the game. The epic and legendary suppressed pistol came, which honestly, I thought that was quite a cool pistol, along with a brand new trap of the Cozy Campfire. The Cozy Campfire, of course, will be very good for Season 2. It's just an extra med that you can hold in your trap slot. If you're low on health, place it down and you will regain your health. We also had the snowball launcher come into the game, but that was because this was during a Christmas period. Honestly, I don't really think we would see the snowball launcher back because it is basically about to be February. If Fortnite want to be very OG, they could, but not every single thing is going to come back. So if the snowball launcher didn't come back, I don't really think anybody would care too much. The Chug Jug is also going to be coming back. Obviously, the Chug Jug, very, very good for healing up to 100. We also had the minigun. Yes, guys, the minigun. I'm not too happy about this personally. I think it's going to be very annoying to play against because of how spray it is, but I guess it is OG. Of course, the map change update then came, which we've already spoke about. We then had the Cupid crossbow, which is probably one of the worst weapons we've had, but hey, if you like the crossbow, fair enough. The impulse grenades also came out in this season, so honestly, this will be really fun. I always remember those April Fool's clips of Ninja and all of that, impulse grenading up, then just dying to full damage. Then finally, the submachine gun was vaulted. Honestly, this SMG isn't really the greatest, but those are all of the loot changes that we can expect in Season 2. I think this is honestly such a good loot path. That is why I believe Season 2 will be perfect. The map looks amazing because obviously all of the brand new POIs, especially on the left side, so it is more filled out. And all of these weapons I would say are really fair, especially with all of the old damage. So I believe even the minigun will do a lot of damage. As long as we can find the minis, I think it is going to be a W of a season. Like I mentioned briefly at the start of the video, Season 1 was really good. However, I believe there was a big problem with the bots. If Fortnite can somehow reduce the amount of bots, I think Season 2 would literally be perfect. If you didn't know, and I'm sure all of you know, there were an outrageous amount of bots in games. Sometimes there were even up to 80 bots in a single game. And I guess fair enough if, you don't really play the game that often, you're maybe not so good, you should have some bots in the game so then you don't just get destroyed by everybody. But I feel like in the high elo lobbies, having bots in general, I just think is probably not the best idea. Because me personally, I play the game a lot, I'm not going to say I'm like the best player in the world, but I'm decent enough, I don't need to kill any bots. So whenever I face a bot, it's just a bit boring, and I'm sure you guys understand. So I feel like if Fortnite can get this right, Season 2 will be perfect. But let me know down below in the comments, what are you most looking forward to about Season 2? Is it the Battle Pass, the map, the loot changes? I'm really curious to know. But thank you guys for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to use code LOGIC as well in the item shop, especially if you're going to be picking up the Battle Pass or anything from the shop. I do appreciate your guys' support. But guys, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace out.